Hello, it's the Garden Wizard. In today's video, I'm going to reveal to y'all a very amazing fertilizer recipe that uses a variety of ingredients that you can find all around your house. This fertilizer we are making can feed a ton of plants. You can use it for both your container plants and your in-ground plants. Your plants will love this stuff. You want to use this fertilizer for most of your plants every 2 to 3 weeks. This will give them tons of nutrients without over-fertilizing them, which can be bad. This fertilizer we'll be making today is called compost tea. We'll be using 5 main ingredients: eggshells, Epsom salt, banana peels, 1 used tea bag, and of course, water. We'll be making a gallon of this fertilizer. Here's how to make it. What you'll want to do first is cut up 1 to 2 banana peels into 2-inch pieces like this. The banana peels cause fast fertilization for your plant and has some potassium in it, which will help to regulate water usage, strengthen drought tolerance, and can help with photosynthesis, which is a process where carbon dioxide, water, and sunlight get converted into food for the plant. Then, fill up a container that holds 32 ounces of water or 1 quart with water. Or you can fill up 2 containers that hold 16 ounces of water or 1 pint of water. You may have an orange juice or milk container that holds 1 quart or 32 ounces in a recycling bin if you can't find a container. Next, you'll want to put the 2-inch slices of bananas in your container. Close the lid, or in my case aluminum foil because I couldn't find the lid, and wait 48 to 72 hours or 2 to 3 days for it to finish. I know it's a long time, but that's so it can allow beneficial microbes to develop, which will enhance the nutrients. While you're waiting though, we can focus on getting the next steps done. The next step is to acquire a gallon container, such as a milk jug, and fill it up 3/4 of the way, or 3 quarts, or 96 ounces. Next, put in 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt into the container, nothing more than that. Epsom salt provides a good boost of magnesium and sulfur, which help improve plant growth, make plants greener through higher chlorophyll production, and make absorbing the nutrients from the compost tea more efficient. The reason we shouldn't add more than 2 tablespoons of this is because you run the risk of having too much magnesium, which can cause very bad soil structure and can make it harder for its roots to absorb other nutrients, so it's best to lean on the lower side of Epsom salt. Stir the Epsom salt every now and then, or even shake it if you can. Then let the Epsom salt dissolve completely before going into the next step, which can take about 5 to 10 minutes. After that's all done, you'll want to get 10 eggshells, you don't have to use 10, and blend them in the blender into a powder. Eggshells offer a great source of calcium that helps strengthen cell walls and resist diseases and pests. Now, get the eggs out of the blender by scraping it out with your hands from the blender into the container. If you have a bottle, carton, or a milk jug, make sure to use a funnel. Lastly, we'll add 1 used tea bag by opening it up and putting the contents into the compost tea. We only use 1 tea bag because tea can actually acidify the soil over time, and we don't want to accidentally over-acidify the soil, which may be detrimental depending on the plant. Please be careful to not add too much water like I did, because you still have to have room for the banana tea to get in there too. Alright, it's been 72 hours and I'm going to remove the aluminum foil from the banana tea. As you can see here, I have 2 milk jugs. This is because of the overflow from the amount of water I put in, which was a mistake. What I'll end up doing is opening the empty milk jug and pouring about half of the banana tea in there. What I'll end up doing next is picking up the other milk jug and shaking it to get the compost in there equalized. Then we'll pour about half of it in there. Then we're going to close that jug, put the funnel on the other jug, get the other jug out of the way, and fill the jug up with the rest of the banana tea. What you can do with the leftover banana peels is throw them into compost. You can actually use even more natural ingredients, such as fruit, veggie, and herb scraps, and you can even use coffee grounds, which, beware, can actually temporarily lower the pH of your soil, so some plants may not like that. I recommend using these ingredients to make your compost tea even better, and I also recommend adding any of these ingredients that I mentioned in this entire video to your compost tea whenever you can, which will add extra nutrients. And that, my friends, is how you make compost tea. Thank you so much for watching. Tell us in the comments what ingredients you used for your compost tea. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, liking, and ringing that notification bell so you don't miss out when I upload new content. Again, thanks for watching. Goodbye.